Hey guys, I hope you guys can hear me. So I hope you guys can hear me, right? You guys hear? Yeah, my volume is all the way up. Um, but so guys, I'm going to be reading Koreaboo and Weeaboo stories. This time I might have a Koreaboo one, but last time I couldn't find any Weeaboo ones on Wattpad. I'm sorry I can't put it on my computer, but I can't find any on Wattpad on my laptop that I'm on right now. So I'm gonna read them from my phone and record from my laptop my audio because it's better. I wish I could email this whole clip to myself, but unfortunately I can't. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna start reading them. My Koreaboo friend. To start off, I'm Chinese, but I moved to America when I was little. So I grew up without any Asian friends or pretty much any exposure to any Asian cultures. Except I kept up with my Mandarin. So when I found Chinese and Korean pop music and TV series, I was very excited. To be honest, at first it was kind of cringy, but that soon stopped. However, I had made friends who did not know when to stop. I want to focus on this one girl. Let's call her TT. Was one of my close friends back in middle school, and she loved K-pop. She would do a lot of dances and sing in broken Korean and talk about her oppas and unis. She even tried to get me to call her uni, even though she was only a month or so older than me. She uses the 6 Korean words she knows in everyday conversation and tells people she is fluent in Korean and Japanese even though she isn't. She is half Vietnamese and half black, but she completely rejects that black side of her and instead likes to replace it with Korean. Her dream in life is to move to Korea and teach English so she can audition for SM Entertainment. I don't want to be mean to her, but she would never get in. She also gets mad at me when I do something more Asian than her. For example, I am able to speak Chinese, and by looking at me, you can tell that I'm Asian. These two things tend to piss her off because 1. Her Chinese sucks. 2nd, she doesn't look Asian, referring to K-pop idols. She also refuses to date anyone who isn't Asian and basically throws herself at any Asian guy. My best friend who is a guy, let's call him K. He is Asian and kinda has a K-poppy style. I accidentally introduced her to him, and now she is all over him. So it is annoying because it makes both K and I very uncomfortable. I once went out to a makeup / skincare store with my other friend, which happened to be in an area near our city that has a huge population of Koreans. I posted a pic of it on my Instagram and she flipped. She was mad that I had gone to a Korean place without her. And that I had met some cute Korean boys who just happened to be in my photo. I want her to stop being like this. She always says things like, I wish I was Korean or I wish I looked more Korean. She also said she would want to get her nose done so it looked like the one the K-pop girl had. She also planned on going to audition for SM Entertainment during the global auditions and wants me to help her. Should I tell her not to or should I let her embarrass herself? Maybe it would give her some reason to stop being a Koreaboo. But after that, I'll have to deal with her being a weeaboo. Sounds a bit like self-image issues at points, but to answer the last part, in my opinion, I let her audition if she embarrasses herself. It's her issue now. Maybe she'll see the way she behaves is unacceptable / extreme. Alright, let me find another one. Okay, let's go. I recently got into these weeaboo stories. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to read that first part. Okay, so first, you guys need to know that K-pop is pretty popular in my school. Most of my friends enjoy K-pop, but not to the point of it trashing their school life. However, this person, on the other hand, the story is set in gym class. I'm not really good friends with anyone in my gym class, but I tend to stick with one of my friends who we'll call friend A. We will call friend A for the purpose of this story. Now, friend A knows a great deal more people in gym class than I do, and one of them we shall call Jay for this story. Jay seemed to be alright and we got along fine enough. Later, I found out about their obsession with K-pop. See, our school had gotten a few Korean transfer students, and she is very drawn to them. A friend A even admitted to me that Jay likes Asian. We were playing a game of basketball. I think it was basketball at least, and we were sitting on the bleachers. I was talking with friend A, and Jay decided to ask me the name of someone. Wow, surprised there, an Asian who was also sitting on the bleachers with us. This person will be called acquaintance. Acquaintance didn't share many classes with me. I didn't talk to them much, but I was still slightly suspicious. But thought nothing of it, and gave Jay their name. Then Jay decided it would be a spectacular idea to yell "Hey, sexy" at them. Bruh! Friend A and I were not sure if we heard or not, but it was still very embarrassing. We decided it would be best to distance ourselves from her for the rest of the class. Another gym class, and she was enthralled by him. Friend A and I both agreed on pretending we didn't know her. In one of the gym activities, Jay did not participate, but instead decided to watch Acquaintance. It was kind of coming off as stalkerish, and friend A tried to direct her away. I'm going to admit that this is a current event. Might submit more details later if they come up. Also, friend A, you know who you are. If you somehow manage to find this, best of luck to you. Okay, let's read about maybe one more. My story starts in eighth grade year. I got into Hetalia not too much later. A friend that was in 7th grade at the time did. I may add that she was a compulsive liar. I was a pretty big weeaboo at the time, speaking broken Japanese, drawing in kawaii. Drawing in a kawaii Ugoni style, etc. etc. The friend more like creepy Facebook stalker in the end. I'll call for the story J. We used to hang out a lot, constant sleepovers, and we'd always do really weeb things. Eventually, I took the nickname of American Chan, and Jay took Russian Chan. Russia Chan. Jay used to knit, and she knitted a collar in the colors of the Russian flag and said I was hers. I figured, sure, okay, why the hell not? Hold on. Okay. I figured, why the hell not? Sure, okay, why the hell not? I missed the big picture for quite a while. She would post stuff to my Facebook wall like we should do Russ same photo shoot. I didn't have any quality cosplays at the time as well, and I had dark brown hair and I wasn't big on yaois until later. And even then I despised the pairing of Russ and M.A. Russ and M. Throughout the next months, Jay would constantly lie about her related to where she was me. I think that's how I pronounce it. Through the next months, Jay would constantly lie about her age, where she was born, her family, and many other things. She claimed that she was older than I, born in France and or Wales, and had more siblings than actually did. Her mother confirmed they were all lies. She eventually got straight up internet got to straight up internet talking. She went through my entire Facebook and liked every photo. The grand total of things liked, statuses plus photos, would have been total around 2,000 items, and they're still liking things. They started copying my likes and how I acted. I stopped posting personal things on that Facebook account. I ended up in a long distance relationship with someone else. One day at the pool, Jay saw me. She started hitting on me hard. I sent her away because I was doing my job as a camp counselor at the time, as well as the fact I told her I was in a relationship already, and told her I'd chat later. So she chatted me up on Facebook later that day, and it was all, "Oh, we need to hang out, Destiny." I dropped off contact later, and yet she still tries to continue with. She figured out my morning hand spot in my school, and she knew I had a friend that always sat with me. She used my friend as an excuse to come get a nice look at me. And I know that for sure because she was telling my friend a spontaneous lie about my friend's younger sister, who Jay does not know at all, and I could see as well as my dear friend Jay looking me up and down. Alright guys, that is the last story that I'm going to read today, or at least for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This time I did Korea Boo stories and one Weeaboo story. I'm sorry that I couldn't find any last time, but bye guys. See you guys later. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.